Think of a market, and you probably picture a chaotic stock exchange floor or a loud, crowded fish market. We tend to assume the word requires a specific physical location. But if we look at the textbook's sidebar definition, we see something different. A market is simply the collection of buyers and sellers of a particular good or service. Location actually doesn't matter. You can have a highly organized market, like an agricultural exchange where everyone gathers in one building. Or you can have a completely unorganized market, like local ice cream shops scattered all across a city. Even though those ice cream vendors and buyers never meet in a single room, their interactions still form a unified system of supply and demand. The unseen network of buyers and sellers defines the market, not geography or physical walls. To analyze these complex interactions, economists rely on a simplified ideal model. The text on page 81 reads out the conditions for what we call a perfectly competitive market. For a perfect state of competition, the market must meet two strict rules. First, goods sold must be exactly identical to one another. There is no brand differentiation. Second, there must be a massive number of both buyers and sellers. Because there are so many participants selling the exact same thing, no single buyer or seller has any influence over the price. If one seller tries to charge a penny more, buyers instantly shift to a neighbor. Every participant is forced to accept the going rate. They become a price taker. Contrast that with a monopoly. If there's only one seller providing a service, they can dictate the cost however they want, and buyers have nowhere else to go. In perfect competition, the collective market dictates the terms. It acts like an unyielding force of nature, leaving any individual actor completely powerless to change the price on their own. Now let's see how well you can apply these theoretical conditions to real test scenarios. Here is the quiz section at the bottom of page 81. Pause the video right now and answer questions 1 and 2. We will review the answers in 5 seconds. Passively listening to definitions is easy, but actively solving the problem is the proven way to lock these concepts into your memory. Let's check question 1. Physical location doesn't define a market. The correct answer is C. A market is the collection of buyers and sellers. For question 2, perfect competition strips away individual pricing power. Sellers accept the market rate, making B correct. To ensure you have exactly what you need, let's distill this chapter into its core components. First, a market requires buyers and sellers, not a building. Second, a perfectly competitive market strictly requires identical goods and numerous participants. Because of these conditions, everyone must accept the going rate, making them a price taker. Internalizing these rules is your necessary first step. Once you understand the structure of the arena, you are ready to master the deeper laws of supply and demand that govern it.